The 70s and 80s called, they want their tape cassette sound back. So let's give it to them. In this video, I'm going to do a quick review of the Waves Factory cassette plugin. If you want to create some lo-fi beats or maybe add some character to your tracks, this plugin will help. I'm Zane, thank you so much for checking out this Simple Green Tech video, and just so you know, I've linked to the Waves Factory cassette plugin over on Plugin Boutique, just in case there's some sales on over there. It regularly goes for around $60, but they sometimes have deals on it. That's when I purchased this plugin, when it was on sale. But right now, let's jump in and check out Waves Factory cassette. Whether you're just using it in the intro of your song or the bridge, or maybe you're using it on an instrument through the entire track, Waves Factory cassette will give you a sound that separates you from all the other digital music that's being created nowadays. So let's look at the control settings a little bit. Right off the bat, of course, you notice the giant cassette tape right in the middle of the plugin. And this can be changed. They actually modeled 4 different cassette tapes, and each one has a different sound to it. Tape 1 is a standard tape format, and if you're a tape nerd, it had a ferric oxide coating. This style first appeared in the 60s. Tape 2 for the cassette nerds is a chromium dioxide style of tape, and these were introduced in the 70s. It has an increased high frequency response. Tape 3 is a ferrochrome style tape, and that came out in the mid-70s and lasted until the early 80s. And tape 4 is a metal formulated tape that came around near the end of the 70s, and it gives you firmer bass and louder high frequencies. And if you weren't a tape cassette nerd before, now you know that not all tape cassettes were created equally, so let's give them a listen to hear how each one sounds. Not only were the tapes themselves different, but the cassette players also had a big role in the sound too. Waves Factory cassette gives you 3 different cassette player types. A Pro Deck, which is a Tascam 414 4C recorder. There's the Micro, and this is an Omega Reporter 20 hand recorder. Then there's the Home, which is a mix between the Pro and the Micro. Changing the deck style will result in a different frequency response, different saturation, different compression, different hiss, and different dynamic noise. Down here you have 6 control knobs. Erasures is based on a tape that has been recorded over multiple times, and this knob ranges from 1 to 20 times. The spread knob controls the amount of stereo field. Stability ranges from 0 to 100%, and this controls the amount of wow and flutter. When it's at 100% stability, there will be no pitch fluctuations. At 0%, also known as full instability, the wow and flutter amount will be 100% controlled from the wow depth and the flutter depth parameters in the settings panel. And you can access the settings panel by clicking on the gear icon And in here you can see you have access to a lot more settings. The static noise knob controls the amount of hiss that you add to the signal. The dynamic noise knob, also known as asperity noise, it's caused by small imperfections in the surface of the magnetic tape, and this results in a frequency-dependent stereo noise that can make a track sound wider, so this knob controls that. This next knob is artifacts, and this one controls the amount of degradation and dropouts. Degradation, or wear, is random high frequency loss at slow rate, and dropouts is random frequency loss at a high rate. And of course you have the input and output knobs, and these will allow you to increase the warmth. So you can crank up the input and then lower the output so you can create a saturated, distorted sound. And here's a demo of that. You also get several presets that get you started, and it kind of sounds funny, but this is a high quality lo-fi plugin that allows you to get a lo-fi sound without really compromising the quality of your audio signal. If you want to check out even more VST plugin reviews, click up here, or click down here to see what YouTube recommends. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thank you so much for watching. For Simple Green Tech, I'm Zane. Keep creating, and we'll talk soon.